Gooses worse than dogs. Them geese, they worse than dogs. Oh, I got the dog on camera the wrong way. That's what kind of day this been. Huh? I had it facing the lake. I guess that ain't a bad view, but hey everybody, how y'all doing? Leadfarmer73 and the lovely Lady Lead. She in there getting down, and I wanted to holler at y'all. She done talked to y'all already. I wanted to show you something I was gonna try, and whether it works or not, we'll be the first ones to figure it out. But I'm going to try to use the Blue Eddy to water my container peaches. If it's not enough power, if this Blue Eddy 1500 doesn't have enough power, then I'm gonna have to start thinking of something else, because certain things that I need this thing to do, I need it to do. One of them is to run my pump that goes out in the lake. I'm getting right into it. So hi everybody, hey everybody. I wanted to let you know, see, no nostrils today. I can breathe, I told you, but in about 3 hours, it's gonna go all to pot again. So I wanted to let you guys know, some people ask me that, you know, how do I water my garden? I got 2 ways to water my garden. We was blessed to find this house because it's on a lake. And Washiokushi Creek is between our land over here. So what I did was I had a little pump that I threw out in that lake years ago, and I've been using it ever since. And I kid you not, I can't make this up. I've had that pump out in that creek for years. I pulled it out one time just to see if it was okay, and I threw it right back in the creek. It just stays in there, because if you pull it out and let it dry out, it go bad. So I just left it in the water, and it still worked. How many years we had that thing? I'm gonna say about 3 or 4 years. That's how we've been watering our garden ever since. We finally broke down. No, it's been about 5 years we've had that thing in the lake. 5 years. And we finally broke down about 3 years ago and had our sprinkler system put in that waters everything. But sometimes you don't need that. Sometimes you just, if it just rained, those containers might need a hit, but everything else don't, because the ground is still wet. Yes, it's an electric water pump, Chico Wise. I think it's like half a horsepower, 1/4 horsepower. It's either a quarter or a half horsepower. It's about, it looked like it's like the half a size of a garbage disposal on your sink. It's only about this big, I kid you not. And we got it out there in the creek. You know what? Oh, that's what I went to go do, the Wi-Fi. I don't want to move with the until the Wi-Fi is out the window. Give me 2 ticks. You about to go do it? Okay. So I'm gonna actually pull it out the water so you can see what it looks like first, and then I'll give you a little bit of idea of if you are anywhere close to water, anywhere, even if there's a pool or a puddle that gathers somewhere in your neighborhood. Hey, Shanana, if there's a pool or a puddle that washes down and settles down in your yard or your land anywhere, or you might even want to dig a small 50-gallon, you know, hole in the ground that'll hold at least about 50 gallons of water, or buy one of those, oh, you can't even see it right now, UBC totes like I've been having for years, and just throw it down in there, pump your water out. It catches rainwater. So I got rainwater catchment and lake catchment. I've been doing this for years. Thank you, honey. I said, thank you, honey. She like, boy, whatever. What about 50-gallon barrels? What? Look, I got, Lady Lead moved a 50-gallon barrel. I got several 50-gallon barrels. If you need a 50-gallon barrel, look here. If you are in South Carolina and you need a food grade, trust me, listen close, a food grade 50-gallon barrel, I'm gonna need you to hit me up. If you live here in South Carolina, a 50-gallon food grade bucket, barrel, plastic, bless you, honey, that had pickles in it. Food grade, right, Earl K, food grade, because you don't want them to have been putting pesticides, fertilizer, all of that, because they sells those too. The ones I got, the hookup I got, they only sell pickles. I'm gonna show you what they look like too. I got one right there on my back porch. Lady Led moved it because she was doing a video. Where is that sucker at? I just seen it. Yeah. I know I can't zoom in. Huh? I know I can't zoom in on it for some reason. But I'll show it to you. You in Somerville? I'm gonna just grab it real quick. Enjoy the likeness of Lady Led real quick. Hold on.
What did you say? Enjoy me out here working? What? Hi, y'all. I'm busy.
I'm pissing the bees off, keep going past them like this.
Yeah, what? You gotta remember this.
I know, I gotta remember they back. Okay, this is the 50-gallon barrel right here. It comes with a lid, a screw-on lid, mind you. You see, a screw-on lid. A sealed top, rubber seal. And it's, smell like hot pickles. And it's just, it got a screen at the bottom so the pickles just don't sit in the juice, but that's it. Just a 50-gallon container that you catch water with. You could turn it into your own water catchment if that's what you want. Or you could put pickles back in it. Totally up, huh? Yeah, you smell it, baby, back there? So, now that the Wi-Fi is out the window, I'm gonna take you and show you what this pump look like, and then we're gonna do our experiment. Then, I'm going to try my hardest to show you why I'm so happy this year. I'm happy because I show you why I'm happy. And I'm doing this because I hope it helps you. So let me go out here and show you guys. Oh, I don't want to tear off no peaches. Show you guys what the pump looks like. I gotta remember where I put it. Where the heck did I put the pump? Is it still over there? I'm trying to remember where I put it. I know I got it away from the poison ivy because that was tearing me apart. You're tearing me apart. Here we go, right here. All right, hold on, you guys. Enjoy nature for a hot second. Because you're going to see right here, I'm going to pull the hose up. You can't even hardly see the hose buried in the ground. The little bitty baby pump is out there in the water. Now, here is my big pump for my sprinkler system. But when we don't need to use that, we use this. We use this almost every day. Hold on. If I can get it, it might be stuck on the rock. Nope, here we go. It's like fishing. This is all it is. I'm not gonna unplug it, but I'm gonna show you. This is it. It's so gooey. Oh, that's nasty. Oh. This is it. It's just a half of, it done melted off. It's just like a quarter horsepower pump. This waters everything in our yard with a normal old water hose hooked to it. And here's the power line that, you know, normal old 110 power plug up to the house. We just run a drop cord from the garage out here. Now I'm gonna throw this back out there. I don't want no trouble. Get him, boy. That's all to it. Now we run the hose all throughout the yard so we can hand water when we want to. Let's get back over here and I'm gonna show you how it works. Now, okay, I'm gonna take you to the experimentation station. I got the Blue Eddy right here. We're going to plug it up. We're gonna plug up the pump and see if I got enough power to run the pump with the Blue Eddy and solar power. Here's the cord, and here's the result. That's the hose. That's the end of the hose coming off the pump. So let's see. Did y'all see that? Yeah. Okay. Cut on the Blue Eddy. Guess I can show y'all that. Cut on the AC power. Hear that? Listen. That's what you want to hear. Listen. Start pooting. When that thing start pooting like that, oh, cold-blooded. So it works. The Blue Eddy works. Babe, the Blue Eddy is running the doggone power, the pump, so we don't got to plug it to the house no more. Yes. So that right there, we ain't got to worry about no more bill for running our water pump. We can run both sprinklers right here with the Blue Eddy. For everybody that just came in, we are running our water pump through the solar power Blue Eddy. No more house power. We only gonna be watering our doggone garden from the power of the sun. This is a container. This is my Indian blood peach that some kind of way dried out on me. Just ain't been getting enough rain. I'm gonna let that sit there. That need to marinate. I'm gonna let that marinate while I talk to you. So, no more house power for watering my garden. I'm completely, like I said before, on grid, off grid. I'm off grid. I'm on grid, but I'm doing off grid stuff, so they're not charging me. You ain't got to live out in the middle of nowhere to live for free. Okay? Remember that, because most people think they're going out there in the middle of nowhere to live for free for some reason. I can understand not wanting neighbors, not wanting people around you, in the safety of being by yourself, but for the most part, you can live on the grid, off grid. You don't have to use what people give you, right? They got power plugs, but you do not have to use it. There's other ways around that. Now, I'm gonna let that peach, I'm gonna let that sit, get that watered in good. Now, the experiment worked. We got that out the way. Now, while we see her working hard behind us, it ain't like I ain't working hard. Not today, though. Turf said, I planted the angel trumpet today. Oh, okay. I got several I need to plant, too. So, if that's a good idea for you, you don't need, if you don't have a lake like this, just sitting in your backyard, okay? Is the solar power waterproof? No, you got a drop cord. You can have that in the house. I'll have my Blue Eddy in the house, just like I plug this plug up all the way inside the garage too. So it'll never use, it's not waterproof. It don't have to be. Hey, Australia. Hey, Nicole. So no, it's not waterproof. And I wouldn't try it if they said it was. So that's one thing, but it's something I really wanted to show you guys. Our experiment worked. I wanted to get that out the way, but I got some really good news. My elephant ears in the ground through the winter, and they grew right back. I told you, your elephant ears and your bananas, depending on where you live, they'll come right back. They die down and turn into mush and shoot right back out the ground. I'm curious, what's a Blue Eddy, a solar power converter? No, it's a complete solar power generator, complete. All you need is the panels, and if you buy the set with the panels, you will have a complete energy source from the sun. It has the batteries in it. It has the inverter in it. It has the charge controller in it. It's absolutely everything. Bless you, honey. Oh, that's how dry this peach was. Now I'm gonna just start watering this peach, my contender peach, loaded full of peaches. Hey, Indianapolis, just added compost to my garden and mulch today. All right, everybody said, bless you, Lady Led. Thank you. Excited for my summer garden. Hey, D-Mac, what's up? Your Renee apple tree is doing good. Let me tell you something. I've always had apples, but I've never, ever had it like this, ever. And I said, I want to show everybody, just to show you, if you just wait and be a little more patient, you will see how many cycles is the Blue Eddy rated at. It's rated at 800 cycles, but you know you don't throw it away after 800 cycles. After 800 cycles, it's just depleted by 20%. That's it. Or is it 8? Yeah, 800 cycles, not 8,000. 800 cycles. When is the birthday surprise? When the birthday surprise happen? Is the Blue Eddy better than the Jackery? I'm not gonna say that. The Blue Eddy has some pluses and some minuses, and the Jackery has some pluses and some minuses. The only thing that I found, the things that the Jackery can do and the Blue Eddy can't, I found ways around that for the Blue Eddy. So the Jackery has a bigger power inverter, where the Blue Eddy doesn't. Hello, Trinidad. How you doing? Good to see you in here, Sharon. Planted turnip greens a couple days ago. I hope you, if you planting turnip greens, I hope you live somewhere nice and cold, because they're going to bolt on you. Let me see. Hey, Trinidad. Oh, I saw that. Angela Locke, how you doing today? Love the garden. We about to go for a little walk. My garden is lit. I'm so excited. Look, me too. Me too. Because I'm telling you, there's going to be years that you've been waiting for that happens. Hey, Lisa Brown. Lisa Brown said, excited to find you on YouTube. I'm in Washington, D.C. and growing fruit trees because of your encouragement and teaching. Thank you so much. Paulette Smith led, you were right about starving them fruit trees, and then then feeding them Granny Smith and Red Haven Peaches Blossom. I told you. I didn't make that up. That was just pure science and fact. I'm glad it worked for you. I'm glad it worked, because I just, I want to spread the knowledge. If I know it, you know it. I used the grafting technique for my first successful grafting of Korea Giant 20th century Asian pear to a Bartlett tree. Congratulations. How old should a peach tree be to allow for fruit to grow? That peach tree is going to fruit when it's ready to fruit. There's no specific time. If you grew it from a seed, I wouldn't keep on waiting around. That might be forever. It might be a short time, and it might take forever. Arrow K, I'm getting ready to plant right now. I will get a collard green tree, grows all year like a bush. I started a food forest because of you. Thank you for your knowledge and way of from Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you so much. It's hard to pronounce your name. Aunt Juwan? I hope I didn't butcher it. Angela Locke said, because of you, Lord Led, that kills me. Bought 16 fruit trees. Now be ready to take care of them. That's like not buying them, but that's like having 16 kids. Okay? Remember, if you have 16 kids, can you feed them? Can you water them? Okay? Remember that. Hey, Timotheus says, yo, Led, have you started tomatoes yet? Yeah, we got them started in the house, though. We about to put them out here. I needed to wait till that last frost, because that'll just ruin your day. If you start tomatoes, put them in, they grow so fast and so abundant. I'm in no rush to put my tomatoes in the ground yet. I still have my peppers from last year in a container. I got that from Cheryl's Organic Food Forest. I put my my jalapeno peppers in a 5-gallon bucket and put them in the greenhouse, and they already back to life and going at it. So that gave me a head start on my jalapeno peppers. I just seen, hey, Neil said Toledo, Ohio 419 in the house. All right, Upton and Door. I see you. Good to see you, man. All right, Detroit dog. Oh, you family too in there. Said my squash is coming and planted some papaya, passion fruit, and got some bananas. This is what I wanted to talk about last night. I guess everybody was too sleepy. I wanted to hear about your garden. All right, Daytona, Florida. Listen here, Daytona, Florida. You know we got a spot down there in Kissimmee. So when I come down there, I'm gonna do a shout out. I want to see some folks. Led, what did you say about starving the fruit trees? I got a whole video on that. I'm gonna give you the link to it, okay? Let me see. We in the garden for real today. So this is what I'm gonna do. Real quick, and then we gonna get back down and sit. I'm excited because I got so much to show you. All right, so come with me. I got my little power pack. The Blue Eddie is still watering the doggone trees. What? Blue Eddie is doing her thing. Oh, that's so awesome. Y'all don't even know how awesome this is. Oh, I can't reach the last peach. That's okay. This one might need some more. Let's water the plum. Plum needs some. Let's start with the plum then. We got plums here all over the tree, y'all. Little pluots and plums. So I'm here today to tell y'all to hang in there, because every year you get a little bit more. You get a little bit more of stuff. A little bit more here, a little bit more there. But as soon as you ready to give up and be like, man, just forget it, I'm gonna show you what's gonna pop off for you. This is my Pink Lady apple tree. No, those aren't blooms anymore. Those are baby apples. I cannot believe it. I've had Pink Lady apples for years, and they've never given me apples. They've only bloomed. This one, apples. And I'm gonna show you how I got them. Blooms and apples. Hey, you photobombing me now? I rolled up on you and photobomb your little shoot. Now you doing me? And that dance though, I did like it. I don't want other people to like that dance. That dance was delicious. Little apples all over the tree. But this is the dope part. Everybody keep asking me, how close do you plant your fruit trees together? However close you want to plant them. The closer you plant them, they're going to be able to pollinate better. Now, it's a battling ideas on people saying you got to plant them 10 feet apart, 12 feet apart. That's for the people that have farms where they got to drive their equipment through it, tractors through it, not you. And then the other thought is, well, what about the people that need to, aren't the trees going to be battling each other for food? No, they will not. If you keep, what you need, Ty Lily, if you keep one tree at a certain size, they ain't gonna be battling for food. It can only battle for enough food. Put it like this, you can only scoop out of a pot as much as how big your spoon is. That's as much as you can scoop out. So if you only have so many leaves and so many branches, you only need to uptake so much nutrients. It's no different than you at the dinner table. If you got a little bitty baby spoon, that's all you can eat. So if you keep your tree at a certain size, if it's eating more than this tree, you keep one cut down a little lower. Okay? So I'm gonna keep on rolling, I'm gonna show you. This is how, another way I pollinated. I took this crab apple tree, I showed y'all this already, and I didn't even take it out the pot. I just stuck that sucker, sat it right here in between the Pink Lady and the Granny Smith. Check it out. Granny Smith apples all over the frickin' tree. What? I could show you this all day and we ain't gonna see nothing but apples on apples on apples, every branch apples, every branch. So this worked. Planting super close and putting this crabapple tree in between them. This is the crabapple tree, the Robinson crabapple. And I set it right here in between the pink lady and the Granny Smith. Boom, it worked. No, it's not bragging. No, Joseph B, not bragging. I sucked up a bug. Not bragging at all. What it is so many people like, I just want to give up. My tree burnt down. I'm done. When do mine fruit? If it ain't fruited in the first 3 months, they ready to throw it away, start all over, and give up. I'm showing you, wait a minute. Before you ready to call it a day, wait a minute. Because I ain't never grew this much food. Never. My only hopes is, let me take my little water pump, put it on the Granny Smith apple. She look a little thirsty. You got a lot of babies. You got a lot of babies to feed. There you go. Yeah. You go and get you a drink. Buy that woman a drink. Bartender, buy that lady a drink. Tell her from the guy over here. Tell her old lady bought her a drink. So, right, Carmen's kitchen, Carmira's kitchen. Your trees are investments. This is like investing in your home, putting on a new roof. I could go down the line. It's an investment. We gonna keep on going. I got so much stuff, y'all. I don't know where to start. I got peaches. Y'all just saw me water all the peaches. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna backtrack. I'm gonna backtrack on y'all real quick. We got peaches all over the place. Baby peaches. That one looking a little shabby. But I'm just showing you. All you gotta do is wait a little bit and you gonna have peaches all up the yin yang. I got peaches on every tree, plums on every tree. And the best part is, peaches these is in containers, y'all. So don't just be like, oh yeah, because Lady got a house, it's in the ground. Look, all of that is in containers. All those peaches I just showed you is in containers. Here you go, limes in containers. Mexicola avocado blooming in a container. I'm telling you, and it's going nuts. So don't think you can't do this because you got a container garden. I've been container gardening for years. It works. I prefer things in the ground, but sometimes it just don't work that way. Anyone know how to keep pecan trees from growing too large? Yes, get rid of a pecan tree. If you don't want a pecan tree to grow large, don't grow pecans. That is not what they're for at all. A pecan tree will be that tall. If you have a pecan tree planted and you don't want it to get tall, do me a favor, do yourself a favor. Just stop right now and get rid of it. That's not one of those things you want to keep petite. That's like trying to keep, you know how people like those little pocketbook dogs, put them in their purse? Imagine trying to do that with a Great Dane. Some things you can't turn into a purse dog. You know what I'm saying? You could do like a Chihuahua and all them little ones, little teacup dogs. You can't turn a Great Dane, old Marmaduke, Scooby-Doo. You can't turn them into purse dogs. A pecan tree is Marmaduke. You can't keep him at a certain size and think that's gonna work out well. That's one of them things that you like, look, I guess we can't have no dog then. Pecan, that's one of them ones, let that go. Yeah, there is no such thing as a dwarf pecan tree. Not that I've seen. Let me clear that up. Okay, so got the persimmons popping off. My persimmons is loaded. Here's Rasputia, full of babies. Look at these little babies. All of these is fruit. Rasputia out here clowning. She cloning this year. So I got persimmons everywhere. I got 1, 2. Somebody asked me how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonita is 6. And the new one, Medusa, is 7. That's the giant Fuyu. Medusa out here waking up. So we gonna go out of here. All right, Rasputia, been nice seeing you. I don't want to, I know you having lunch. Oh, she pretty. Oh, she pretty. Fellas, if my yard actually gives me as much fruit as it's showing me right now, I won't know what to do. I won't know what to do. I got bananas, plantains, and I'm hoping that these Pakistan mulberries just keep on growing. It done started shooting out growth. Oh my God. Look at the size of that fruit. That's bigger than a blackberry. That's bigger than a blackberry. And imagine having hundreds of thousands of those. Hundreds of thousands of them. I'm telling you, family. The best part is, here's a baby pecan tree here. And it's already 20 feet tall. See it right here? 20 feet tall. This one didn't bloom this year, it bloomed last year. But look, this one here didn't bloom last year, but this year we got cattails. These are the little blooms that you want to look for on pecan trees. So we gonna have some nuts. Boy, grow a pair of nuts. We grew a pair right here. It got cattails all over the tree. All over the tree. See that? That is the flower of the pecan. Here's another baby tree that I wasn't expecting to give me fruit no time soon. This was my future planting. I planted these pecan trees for retirement. I didn't expect them to give me anything anytime soon. I planted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pecan trees all around my land. So that's what you do. Now I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm Asian pear. I just stuck an Asian pear back here for no apparent good reason. Let me keep my eye on the ground. I don't want to see no copperhead because I gotta cut the grass. Washio Coochie Creek is pumping. Y'all see, I'm about to take this okra down. I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna take this okra down and transform our big garden into life and food. Okay. Somebody asked me, oh, that's horrible. Somebody asked me about fire blight. Pear fire blight, apple blight. You gotta cut it out the tree. Or this how fast it goes. I'm just looking at the tree. I just looked at this tree 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and blight took over. This is what you can expect blight to do in just a matter of days. It looked like somebody set it on fire. So if you don't know what fire blight is, it is exactly what it says. It looks like somebody set it on fire. So this pear tree caught blight and all the fruit burnt up. You can't stop that. You just have to cut that off. Okay, just in case you don't know. So when I'm done with this video, I'm literally going to cut all of those branches off and try not to get it to touch anything else. I'm gonna bag it up and get rid of it, because fire blight, you cannot get rid of it. You have to cut it out. Don't try putting no chemicals, no lotions, powder. No, that needs to be cut straight out. So that I was going to show you how many fruit it had on it, but this is the part of the gardening that ain't so happy. But it's all part of the game. That's why you just don't say, I'm only going to plant an apple tree and I'm done. No, that's how a lot of civilizations failed and died, because they planted one crop And thank you, They Call Me Sunshine. Said, where's a good place to purchase a mulberry tree bush? Go to Ison's, I-S-O-N, Ison's Nursery and Vineyard. Go to Ison's Nursery, okay? Thank you, Travis. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Say, love your channel and garden. Thank you. I wish I could bring you here and show you. Oh, almost let the cat out the bag. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, guys, for real. I want to show you some other stuff. So that one got blight. No big deal, because I got 3 of those. That's a Shinko Asian pear tree. So I'm going to keep it moving, okay? Here's my Black Mission fig. Loaded full of figs, and they're already huge. Now, I planted this tree last year, and as you can see, I got figs all over this tree. All over this tree. That's... Who is that? Hey, baby. Okay. Come here, give me some love, baby. What you doing here? Hey, sweetie. It's my baby. What you doing here?
Nothing, just wanted to come speak to y'all.
Look, say hi to YouTube. This is one of my babies. How you doing, sweetie?
Good.
Look, go see her. Go. Who is that out there?
That's my mom and that's my
Hey, I can't even see that far. Hey, baby.
But
Good to see you.
That's my sister's back.
Okay. Well, look, go.
You better give me some love.
This ain't happening in real life. That's what kind of stuff happened out here in my yard. It's so Lee. It's good to see you. So y'all just witness. Come on.
So y'all just
This is my baby to help me plant. I got your peach tree over there loaded with peaches. Remember the peach tree we planted when you was little? Mm-hmm. When she was little. She helped me plant that Red Haven peach tree. All right, say hey, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. Hey.
Go ahead, yo, there go your chicken. See, when you got land, when you got some land or some yard, I got chickens. I used to make her take care of these chickens every day. She was staying with me, and I had her taking care of these chickens every day. These is her babies. See that? These is her babies. Any eggs? Ain't they always? My baby took care of them chickens, did you? That's right. She fed them and watered them every day. So, hey, I'm gonna see her in a minute. Huh? You want to see your peach tree? I'm sorry, y'all. Come on. Let me show your peach tree that you planted. It's full of peaches too. You can't take one, ain't big enough yet. But I'm gonna call you so you can come and get them. Yeah, the water is. Watch out for the water. Look at all these peaches on your tree.
Wow.
See that? This is your tree, the one you and I planted.
Yeah.
All right.
But I was very small.
Yeah, you was very small, even smaller than you is now.
Now I'm big.
Huh?
I never went. It's like
Right here. I'm showing it to her now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was.
Look, that's our pond.
Yeah, that's our pond back there.
It looked like a beach, but it's right there.
Yeah, don't swim in that. Them frogs will bit your toenails off. You know, these frogs got teeth in their mouth and everything. And they'll swallow your toenails and poop out bullets. Anyway, yeah. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna get back to it. Don't listen to me. So, that's how this works. It's fun and it's good to see when family come and the neighborhood people come and they can see the chickens, they can see the fruit. I don't show y'all that part because that's like mine, but you accidentally kind of stumbled into reality right there. That's my niece, and she came over here in the middle of nowhere. She's driving, and her mama would park in the middle of the street. Anyway, more peaches right by the chickens. More peaches right by the chickens. These are the donut peaches, everybody. Loaded as usual. Donut peaches. And as you can see, tons of peaches that I have to thin out or it'll break branches again. You just take them off. Don't feel bad about it.
I kind of had to
You know,
figure
don't feel
out
bad about it.
was it safe for Janore to be on.
So, yeah. So, let me get back to it, all right? More figs over here. Fig row. One thing about it, y'all. This is a Corky's honey, huh?
One of my chickens did this to me.
Is your finger still on?
Yeah.
Well, go poke him back in the eyeball.
What?
Yeah. Start a fight with him. If he bites you, bite him back. Bite him back. I don't want to hear, old uncle talk. I'll be done telling you, watch out now. They got arms under them wings. They'll reach out and grab you by the throat and choke you out a little bit. So watch out. They keep them arms tucked in because the wings tucked in because the arm is under there. See, they don't want you to see the arm come out. Kids believe anything. I'll be done told them something crazy. They come over Uncle house, boy. I'm going to tell you some crazy stories. I'm surprised she ain't brought up a couple stories that I told her. I'm going to keep going. But as you can see, tons of figs. Corky's figs. And the cold got this one. This is my Celeste. The cold got it. That last freeze burnt it. But one of my best successes, if the Wi-Fi stay up, is my monster apple tree that I just did the video on. It's loaded full of apples. They have bloomed and been pollinated. But the sweetest part is, it's every different kind of apple on here. It's about eight or nine different apples on here. I can't wait to see them. It's gonna be yellow apples, green apples, red apples, blush apples, dark black. I got an Arkansas black apple on there. So this is one of my greatest creations right here. But this is what I'm telling you. Oh, loquats. And this is dedicated. This is dedicated to my friend Diana from Garden Love Homestead. Garden Love Homestead, me and her bought loquat trees about 4 years ago. And I never do a video on them, but I still got them. If you watching Garden Love, this one's name is Diana. I named this after my buddy. As a matter of fact, it's funny we talking about it. She bought me this hat about 4 years ago. Hey, scoot your car over a little bit. Oh, they can get around. Oh, okay. Yeah, so right there. It was good to see you, baby. All right, you take care here. That's old wise tale. When you come back, I'm gonna have you a fruit. And I'm gonna have you feed them chickens so we can find their hands under their wings. I love you, baby. See y'all later. Now, I'm gonna show y'all this. Okay, I got the two loquats, the monster apple back here. I'm gonna keep it going. All right, y'all, take care here. All right. Don't let this YouTube persona throw you off. Now, I ain't no different than y'all is. Y'all know them family members come over. One of those. Okay, I'm gonna keep it going. Like, man, the baby, just drop the baby off and go on to the house. I'm gonna come over here because this is important. All right. This tree is an air layer that we took off a Lillian and put in the ground. Y'all saw me put this in the ground last summer. And it done grew this much, and it's loaded full of blooms, ready to fruit. It made it through the winter. This is the one I put the cage around, but the cover kept flying off. So I said, I forget it. So I took the whole cover off all winter long, and it still grew crazy. So there you go. I'ma keep it pushing. Got my almond tree from Ison's nursery. It came out all right. I thought it wasn't gonna make it for a minute, but this mug so leafed out, busting out. Who knows, maybe next year we have some almonds. Damn, right in the pie hole. Nice almond tree from Ison's nursery. That mug got big. Remember how little it was? Now here we go. That went right in the pie hole. So I'm just showing y'all this because I want you to see, man, it is possible. It's possible. Look, Korean giant, Asian pear. That did have some pears on it. Squirrels probably got them. It's squirrel time too. I'm gonna take you over here to the Pear Park. We're going to Pear Parkway. So hold your horses. Can't show you everything. All right. We at Pear Parkway. Now this is what I was telling you. Remember I was telling you guys that flowering apple trees or flowering pear trees like a crab apple. This is a flowering pear tree. It's going to pollinate all the other pears. It's like the mother pear. So I don't care if these other pears don't pollinate each other because I got this one. It blooms for the longest period of time. And as you can see, I got pears, Asian pears, all over this one. This is one of the ones that's in the back that got the fire blight. This one seems to be doing okay so far. Loaded full of pears. So, this is Pear Parkway. This is just a row of pears down here, Asian pears. And as you can see here, more pears all over the place. Let me kick it back a little bit. Kick it back. I'm a terrible cameraman right now. Terrible, terrible. Here we go, here we go. Asian pears. Here we go. Asian pears everywhere. This is the Hosui. I could go on and on and on. All these pears, apples, plums, peaches, pluots, persimmons, all of this stuff. And now we just gonna head on down Lemon Lane. We just gonna head on down Lemon Lane real quick. And you see all of my oranges and everything is back into production. Starting to crank out more blooms, more buds. Every bud, every bloom that you see is fruit. Now look at Lillian. This is not a trick. It is not a, what they call a filter on your camera. These are blooms. It is this many blooms all over this tree. I have never seen nothing like this. I've seen her loaded, but I ain't never seen her like this. Just look at this craziness. Look at that madness. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? Family, you can do this too. Look at her, all the way around her. All the way around her. Everywhere. Loaded. Loaded. Y'all wonder, did I just buy it like this? No, man, I've been working on this tree for 3 years. This is the tree that I keep cutting off of every year. We would have it would be even bigger, but y'all know I air layer and cut pieces off to give you every single year. Here's a mystery tree. Thank you, lovely Kilgore. Thank you so much. This is I don't even know what Satsuma this is. It was on sale, I grabbed it and boom. Hell, I thought it was a lemon, but it is what it is. And it's loaded, loaded. I'm doing this for a reason. It's not bragging. I'm doing this to show you something. Eureka lemon, loaded in a container. I'm doing this to show you one thing. Number one, you can do this too. Please don't think, and don't even say it out your mouth, that you can't do it. Don't say that, because you speak it into existence. Number one. Number two is oh my goodness, don't believe everything you hear on the net. People say you need this kind of fertilizer, that kind of fertilizer, this kind of nutrient, that kind of nutrient. Man, that is, listen, to each his own. I'm sure those nutrients work. I'm sure they do. I'm sure some people in their area needs those nutrients. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Most places that people live and most of these people don't need that crap. All you need to do is build your soil, and your soil feeds the tree. Stop trying to feed the tree. Feed the soil. Stop trying to feed your tree. It don't work that way. Listen, your tree, your soil is the kitchen. Your soil is the kitchen. That's where it goes to eat. You just don't jam food and then the compressor wood kick on. You just don't be trying to stir pots of food in people's mouth. No, you don't feed the tree, you feed the ground, you feed the soil. And once you feed the soil builds up the nutrients, and the fungus and the animals that live down there, that's what feeds your tree. So I'm gonna show you, if the camera don't cut off, the real deal. All of this under here, you see all that crap under there? That's eggshells, banana peels, coffee grounds, old sugar cane cutting from when I've been cutting the sugar cane, old chicken poop patties that I just shoveled up under there. I ain't gonna show you the other part, cause it's some old dead turtles under there, a couple dead squirrels that I scooped up out the middle of the street, a couple dead turtles from the creek, a couple dead fish, okay? Old possum, busted mouth possum, he under there. Say a prayer for him, dig a hole, say a prayer, and feed him to Mother Nature. More pears, family. More, where you at? I'm shy. More pears. Persimmons, pomegranates, I keep leaving them out. I'm telling you, family, we can do this. You can do it. You can do it too. Don't think I'm nobody, no special, no different than you are, because I ain't. Bees, fresh honey. So, for all those folks that think they need a farm, ooh, she had to cut the Blue Eddy off, it's pumped out so much water. Thank you, honey. Pumped out so much water. I'm gonna come out here a little bit so we can talk. Come and talk to me, mom, baby. Okay, here we go. I can go on and on, y'all. It's so much more stuff I want to show you, but I know y'all ain't got the time, and we've been on here for about an hour. I'm telling you, don't make this harder than it gotta be. And some of those folks just telling you you need these special kind of sauces and ingredients and special stuff. You can do that if you want to. But I'm telling you, a lot of these people need you to need them. That's why they're making you feel like you're stupid and you don't know what you're doing. So you can depend on them to make them feel better about themselves because they got some kind of twisted kink in their head. Some people come on YouTube to make themselves feel better because their lives are miserable. So they want to trick you into thinking that there's some kind of super gardener or super genius or super spiritual guide. It don't work that way. That's something they're battling in their own lives, and they get some kind of relief off of it by feeding that bull crap to you, and then you think you need them, and they only give you so much information. That's why the reason they only give you so much information is because they need you to come back. That's why when somebody asks me, which is better, the Blue Eddy or the Jackery? It's got its pluses and minuses. You think it got its pluses and minuses knowing that it's competition? Do you think they don't know that? They know that so you can buy the next model. Just like a car. Yeah, this one don't have its automatic driving pilot where you can take your arms off and go to sleep. They know that's coming next year. So once you buy this edition with automatic sunroof that comes down, you're going to be mad at yourself next year. Now you got the automatic pilot and the sunroof. You're going to trade that in and double the money that you owe again to buy the latest thing. Nobody's going to come out with all their technology and all their knowledge right out the gate. Okay? It's not profitable. That's why people think what I do is crazy. I think the reason I give away free knowledge is because I think the world would be a better place if we leveled the playing field a little bit. You understand? If I knew how to get that good job, me and you could be equal. See, the problem is some of us don't have the opportunity to show our stuff. Like on the YouTube channel, it's better basketball players than what's in the NBA. They just don't have the platform. It's better gardeners than me, and that's why I promote you and I show you as much as I can, because it's greater gardeners than I will ever be. And I need the world to see that. Sometimes you just don't have the platform. You say you got 200 subscribers. You got a block in the way. That's all. And if I can just move that block out the way so people can see how great you really are, there you go. I've heard people say, I don't know why so many people follow Led, because other people can garden way better than him. I don't want to be the best gardener in the world. That's not what I'm here for. You understand? I'm not here for that. I'm here to feed my family some free food. I don't want the title of the greatest gardener that ever lived. I don't want the title of none of that crap. So that's where those people miss the message for me. That's not what I'm on here for. I'm in here to give them free information. Now, it is gardeners out there, and some of y'all, oh my God, I watch your channel and you kills it every day. I'm not that guy. I'm not. So I'm a full-time mailman, a full-time wife. I mean, not a wife, a full-time husband, full-time father, and you know, you can call it a part-time gardener. So I garden as much as I can to supplement everything as much as I can in my household to take money out of my house. But other than that, this is not a competition. Some people think I'm in some sort of competition. I'm not. You look, for the people that think it's a competition and I'm in it, I say it like this. You win the trophy or whatever you won. I'm not in that race. You can have it. I'm just trying to grow some food and let everybody see what I'm doing. That's it. If you want to be the best gardener in the world, be you, do you, whatever. Just leave me out of that. But I want to show people that they can do it without you. They don't need you. If they knew that all I put under here is old squirrel skulls and possum teeth and coffee grounds, I know. You would catch that part, wouldn't you? Coffee grounds, eggshells, banana peels, old tomato skins and stuff. That's all I'm fertilizing this stuff with. Let me show you, just to prove it. And I did an experiment. And I'm going to show you right now. I keep forgetting to do this. I did a video, but screw that video. I'm going to show you right now. You see these limes? These are limes. I did this video, so I'm kind of going to repeat it a little bit. These are limes that I grew on this lime tree. This is a Bear's lime tree. Still got limes on it. Those ain't mature enough, but it's loaded full of blooms. It's healthy. You can see all the blooms. It's very healthy, right? I did an experiment. Somebody asked me something a while back, and I said, I want to see if it worked. Somebody said, can you plant a tree in all coffee grounds? I didn't tell the person no. I said, I don't think so. I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. Let me show you something. I lifted this doggone lime tree up, and this is what I did. Can y'all see that? I want you to see, because I want to prove it. You know why it ain't too many leaves and vegetation growing around this pot? It ain't too much vegetation growing around this pot. Oh, it's a lot of ants in there, though. Okay, the ants love the coffee grounds. Dang, ants. I'm gonna see if I can get it on this side. Here, have a lemon. That's because, okay, there we go. That's because all of those is coffee grounds. This tree is in about 2/3 of this pot of just coffee grounds. Can you believe that? This whole pot is 2/3 of coffee grounds and eggshells, nothing else. The bottom half is potting soil that I've had in there for years. You want to see another one? Look, this is the air layer that we took. I'm gonna pick it up so you can see it better. Hope it ain't no ants on him now. Let me just set it down. Let me turn it around a little bit. Check for ants. Okay, watch this. Coffee grounds. Mostly coffee grounds is in this pot. And eggs and banana peels. I wanted to show you guys that because don't let nobody tell you there's some kind of special secret recipe no, you don't got to drink all that much coffee. You get it from your local coffee shops for free. Them people sell coffee all day long, and they have to pay to get rid of those coffee grounds. You go to your coffee shop, sitting there thinking come on now, let's be for real. You don't need all of that crap. You don't need it. If you're deficient somewhere, you may need it. But don't just go throwing stuff in your pots and in your garden because you heard this gardener did it. That's what that gardener uses. That's what that gardener uses. You'll be wasting your doggone money for no good reason. Most of this stuff, everything, I leave it alone and just throw stuff. Your garbage bill won't have to be as much because you don't throw as much stuff away. Them food scraps either feed my chickens or feed my doggone plants. Okay? You do not have to keep throwing stuff away. And your water filter. Let me see. I used to get used coffee grounds from. Yeah, get coffee grounds. Everybody sells coffee. You can get, trust me, they have to pay to get rid of that. They will throw it away. If you go in one of those coffee shops or a gas station or something and say, hey, can I have all your coffee grounds? Can you save them for me? You'll be surprised how much they'll be like, oh, yes, definitely. Hey, what is that? Thane says, thank you for teaching me much. Watching from Haiti. Hello, Haiti. How we doing? Ivory Raj Kamari, how you doing? Says, exactly. Trying to make a mini compost pot. I always compost my coffee grounds veggie, leaving a shredded credit card application. Yeah, all of our old mail. That go, you want me to prove it to you? I can't do it. This is perfect time. You want to see where old bills go? Bills, people that you'll get your bills, you get your money when we say you get it, those type of things, and ones, here, sign up for this credit card now. I'm scared to throw that stuff away. So I feed it back to the earth where they got it from. Here, check it out. How many people get a whole bunch, order stuff from Amazon online and everything else? Look, stop throwing that stuff away. This is what LadyLeads doing right here. Up under those cardboard boxes is a whole bunch of old nonsense bills that you want to get rid of. That's all that, baby, all you gotta do is wet that cardboard down, it'll lay down. You look cute in them boots. Sure look pretty in them boots. That's what you do. We out of cardboard? Go look in the garage, that big long one I've been trying to get rid of. Oh, snap. Let me see. T. Oliver, maybe I miss you saying it, but how do you prevent mold in your compost? I always end up with mold. That's because it sounds like if you keep ending up with mold on your compost, it sounds like you're watering it way too much. It's entirely too moist. That's my baby, Nicolia. That's my baby right there. So yeah, shred your meal up and put it in the garden. There's no reason not to be doing that. There's no reason. You caught that, Shirley Weems. What about shreddings? I shred my mail. It's out there under this cardboard. We put that down. Well, she put that down first, and then you put down the cardboard. That's just going to feed the worms. It's going to feed the worms and feed the fungi under there. And that's why everything grows so great. Put that stuff down. All it's going to do is break down in your garden. And you ain't going to never have to worry about it again. If I showed you where I had, I'm going to show you. Why not? I'm out here. Get this. Watch this. True story. This used to be cardboard by this pecan tree. It used to be cardboard and chicken poop. You can even still see where the square, I'm going to point it out for you. You can still see the square where the cardboard was. Here, here, here to here. This is all chicken poop. Here go a little bit of remnants of the cardboard left right here. But it's all gone. You see that? Could y'all make that out? The cardboard is completely gone. And I'm going to tell you how long it took. It only took long enough for my chicks to become hens. So I'm going to say maybe 4-5 months. And now it's gone. Completely gone. And now the owls are out. Completely gone. You use what you got already. You can keep some of that money in your pocket and spend it on a nice tree. I do believe in quality. And yeah, go ahead and buy you a nice tree. But if you ain't got to spend it, don't spend it. Some of my food compost produce plants. That's because the seeds in it. Thank you, Mad Mob. So, man, thank you for all the knowledge. Seriously, man, thank you. When you put down new mulch, pull the old mulch bark. No! No, Kathleen. They're clowning. Kathleen. I never moved my old mulch. I put the new mulch on top of the old mulch. All the old mulch is going to do is melt right into the ground. Let me finish reading because I got a bad habit of doing that and misconstruing what somebody is saying. It said when you put down the new mulch, pull the old mulch back with your cardboard paper bags from the store down. Put down the old mulch on top and the new mulch on top. See, okay, that's why I had to go back and read. Okay, I got you. Yes. Because the old mulch already got the fungi and the creatures in it activated. The new mulch need to be sandwiched between that. I like that idea. I like that. I usually put the new mulch right on top of the old mulch. But what you just said works even better. It just takes a little bit more time. Look, the geese behind me acting gangster. I love it here, y'all. People say, oh, move off grid, go get some piece of land out somewhere. If I do, and when I do, get this land, I'm not getting rid of my home, man. I got everything here that everybody dreaming about out in the middle of nowhere. Everybody is dreaming about everything I have here. But the only down part about me, I got neighbors. You don't necessarily have to move out in the middle of nowhere to accomplish everything. And some people trip off of they plan on words. What's a homestead versus a garden versus a, I don't care what you call it, versus a farm. I don't care what you call it. In my yard right now, I got everything a homesteader got and then some. I got everything a farmer got and then some. I don't like playing on words. That's why that right there gets me a little frustrated, because people say, you ain't no homesteader, you ain't no gardener, you ain't no that. I don't care what people want to call it or call themselves. I don't like putting myself in no necessary category in the first place, because then they start missing the message for the mess. I can tell them I got bees, chickens, trees, gardens. I got tomatoes, lettuce, cucumbers, everything growing, everything that a farmer or a homesteader will have. But just because I live right here in the heart of the city, I'm not a homesteader or I'm not a farmer. Or... Listen, don't get caught up on those words. Like food forest. Don't get caught up on those words. Just grow your food. You can call yourself whatever the heck you want to call yourself. The main goal here is to grow the doggone food. People like that, they get caught up on those words like that. Those are the ones that want you, or I'm sorry, those are the ones that need you to need them, because they're broken inside. They're broken. They'll lie to you constantly because they're broken. They're liars, and they get off on it. Some people do. They need you to need them. They don't sleep at night unless you calling them asking, "Can you? How do I fix? My tomatoes is dying." They energize. Okay, this is what you do. The first thing you want to do is they'll wake up out of their sleep to help you with some damn tomatoes, because it makes them feel better about themselves. You don't need it. You don't need them. Okay. Hey, Miss B's homestead. What? Oh, okay. She said stop. She said my rants need some dressing. It ain't rants, dressing. I ain't got rants in my pants. Let me stop. She caught me today, y'all. She caught me. All right, no more rants, dressing. So pumpkins, kitchen scraps. Oh. Somebody just said it. Look. Look, true story. True story. Oh, damn, the goose is going on her nest. I can show you from a distance. I don't mess with them now. The father will attack me if I get too close to his baby. That's that's me and Lady Lead right there. Look, he looking at, baby, you all right? You good? You want to sit down? You want something to drink? Because I'm about to go in here and take my pants off. You all right? She like, would you just go? And I'm good over here. So I'm not gonna mess with that. I wanted to show you this. I don't want to get too close, because me and him is cool. See, he throwing up gang signs. Look, watch him do his head. We good, homie. I just wanted to show you. See that busted pumpkin? I just threw that pumpkin down there the other day and let the seeds spill out. But at the same time, I'm gonna let other creatures eat it to keep it out of my garden. I'm backing off. I don't want your lady, bruh. I don't want her, man. All right. He mumbling under his breath. I'm backing up. That's they nest that they sit on every year. I don't know if it's the same geese or different geese, but ever since I lived here for the last 6-7 years, that's their spot, and until they gone, I don't mess with them. I let them have their peace, and trust me, he will attack me. We cool. Me and him cool, for real. We walk around each other all day. But he be like, man, we cool, but don't be at my house when I ain't there, okay? My wife there, I'm not. Now, we cool, but don't be at my house when I'm not there, okay? It ain't no different than a couple of gangsters, just me and him. Just, respect. You know I ain't there, man. You ain't seen my car. Well, I was just saying, no, don't go see. Don't go see nothing, man. If you don't see my car out front, man, go on to the house. Go on somewhere. Me and him got a mutual respect, It's no different than people. If I just see her, I won't go nowhere close. That means I'm at his house while he ain't there. So, just mad respectful. You the man with a goose. So, everybody is y'all good? We all right? Man, I had a wonderful day. Wonderful day. And I want to thank everybody for those donations. I wasn't ready for that. Thank you so much. I just came out here because I'm happy, man. I got fruit everywhere. I'm sitting under a persimmon tree. Let me scoot a little closer to her. Hey, but I'm about to say the wrong name of the girl. Rasputia. I'm sitting under Rasputia. She loaded full of food, sitting by the lake. This the kind of stuff make you want to call off. Thank you, Electrical Storm. I like your name too. Sound like a superhero. So thank you so much for sharing your experience. We are saving money on fertilizer. The banana water works great too. Yes, yes. All of these little tips and tricks, man, it's just to help folks. You can buy anything you want to, but I promise you, you don't need it all the time. You don't. Even all the stuff I show you, you don't need this stuff. Somebody told me I don't need the Blue Eddy because all I'm trying to charge is my cell phone and a laptop. No, you don't need it. Don't go buying stuff just because you seen me use it. I need it. You know? Oh, look, I'm going to show you. This is why I love it out here. I'm going to show you. No, not that natural wild creature right there. Not that natural wild creature. Not that one. Pay real close attention right here. We got geese behind me, but watch real close. Can you see that? That's a blue heron. They used to hate us. They didn't, if we was outside, they would not be out here with us. See how still it is? But they've gotten so used to us that they will sit there and fish and hang around for the longest. They don't even care about us no more. As long as you don't let them take a dump on your house or your car, oh my God. It's like, have you ever seen somebody paint the inside of a house with like a spray painter? You ever seen that? How fast they could paint a whole living room with one of those spray painters? Okay, when that thing right there, that freaking dinosaur, when he poop, it's like that. Okay, that's not wiping a little bit off your car. That is totally, you need to go through the car wash. Don't try to do that with a rag or a brush. Just drive it through the car wash completely. What y'all looking at right now is a blue herring. The wingspan on a blue herring that comes down here is about 15 feet long. They come through here like a freaking Super Cub airplane, the kind they land in Alaska. This monster right here will sit on top of your house and make you rethink who the top of the food chain is. If he peck you with that beak, because that beak is about 1.5 feet, 2.5 feet long, he'll peck that right through your whole body. He'll have you leaking. What you just looked at right there, not that wild creature over there. Not this wild creature. Hey, wild creature. I'm talking to you, little sweet wild creature. Oh, that was a straight diss. Like, I ain't no damn wild creature. You trying to keep your eye on the spiders? Don't let them crawl in your boots. I don't want to see that happen again. If she see them spiders running them boots, she's done for. She's gone. She's history. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Y'all ain't seen her run yet. So, man, I'm so glad y'all here with me. I'm so glad to see y'all. We out here chilling. This is my land, y'all, and this is what we do. I know I never have that much time to show you, but when I can, I want to show you why I'm always so happy. I know people be wondering, every blue moon I'm a little grumpy, but for the most part, really? I said, sometimes I'm grumpy, just sometimes. That was funny. I'm only grumpy sometimes. A lot more moments than that. Okay, I can be a little grumpy. I can be. When people is, I don't be in grump mode. When people look, I'm not in grump mode. When people start acting like they ain't got no daggum sense, then yeah, man, I'm gonna cut up. I can't stand folks when they respect is gone. Thank you, Chris Farr. Respect is gone. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna start rants in my pants. No rants dressing. Okay, no rants dressing, she said, y'all. So no rants. So I'm not gonna go down that alley. I'm not even gonna peek around a dumpster. I just want to tell y'all, it is wonderful. Once you put in all this hard work, our yard is a mess. It's a blessed mess, huh? Yeah, let it soak in and then hit it again. Hit that cardboard one more time. Yeah, just hit it tomorrow. Hey, how you doing, Jeremy? So we get a chance to be out here and chilling like this, and this is what we do. I just wanted to show you, man, if you just wait and take your time, take care of your trees, take care of your garden, one day, man, you're going to have more. I keep telling y'all that, don't I? You're going to have more fruit than the law allows. If all of these apples make it, because you see, fire blight can get you. If all of these pears, if all of these apples make it, thank you, God, because I'm telling you, y'all, these trees are just babies. And in time, we're going to have more food than we know what to do with. That's why I'm so glad Homestead Heart, Cheryl's Organic Food Forest, Lady Karma, I'm so glad they taught me how to can, because I wouldn't know what to do with all this food that's on its way this year. Thank you, Deshaun Lockett. Thank you so much. Kathleen said, remind people about what I said on your last live broadcast, and that's if you can dig the soil by a bag of potting soil poles. I don't know what you're saying right there, because trust me, I have to remember what you said on the last one. I wouldn't know. Thousands of people was talking on it. Let me see. Thank you, Alpha House. That's how I look at it. I'm speaking it into existence. Aunt Tia looking good. No, I'm working on it. But see, I don't like talking about the weight part so much because it's not a contest. It's a goal. It's not a contest. And when you start keep telling people, I lost another 5 pounds, it loses its flair. It's what you're supposed to be doing in here. So that's why we don't talk about that stuff much. Just keep trying to do the best thing you can possibly do. Try to eat better. You know, everybody get caught up on diets and fads, and I'm a juicer, I'm a vegan, I'm a vegetarian, I'm a plant-based eater. All those names, man, just eat the best stuff you can put in your body. That's all. I'm not none of that. I'm a survivalist. I just need to eat better. That's all. Kathleen means you can use the planting soil bag itself as a growing container. I mean, yeah, you could. You could do that. Just crack it open. I've seen it done before. Crack it open and plant stuff right in the bag. No ranch today, Jacqueline. Nope. No ranch dressing. Oh, she could. They laughing at you telling me no ranch dressing. None. Look at my baby. You gonna leave me like that? You ain't gonna kiss me or nothing? It's cold blooded. All right, I'm gonna come get me one. I'm gonna take. Your hands is full. Your lips ain't full. I'm gonna let y'all go. We've been on here too long. I just wanted to show y'all, man, it's fruit everywhere, and this the part, one of the reasons I wanted to show y'all, because you can grow anything you put your mind to. It does not have to look like the planter box in the middle of the mall. It does not have to look beautiful to produce food. It just have to be productive. You keep putting your work in, it's going to be productive. And with that being said, there's a myth. There's a myth about several people have said this on their videos, that your garden is a reflection of you. I beg to differ. This garden ain't got nothing to do with me. This garden has nothing to do with me, my personality, or nothing. If you think that your personality depends on how your garden looks, that's a shallow person that says things like that. Your garden does not reflect you. You reflect you. I do this in a hurry because I have to. But that's not who I am. It's nonsense. And here's another one before I go. She left. I'm going to put a little ranch dressing on it before I go. A little bit of ranch dressing. I'm going to say this because I've had somebody ask me about my spirituality. And normally I don't talk about this, but I'm going to say it. My spirituality has nothing to do with YouTube. I need you to understand this. Just because I don't speak about my spirituality on YouTube makes me no less of a spiritual person than you. Thank you, JP Jojo 3. Said thanks for the knowledge and kicking in the pants. I know. Thank you so much. You got people on YouTube that tell you that you're not spiritual enough, or you don't believe enough, or your faith isn't strong enough, just because you don't. You getting into that gangster stuff. Just because you don't spread that on YouTube, or you don't spread it on some kind of platform, you mean to tell me you're more spiritual than another person because you put it on YouTube? How shallow are you? That's sad. That's sad. And those are the people that need you to need them. They need you to believe that they're the only one. They need you to believe you need them to find spirituality. You need them to find a higher power. What a sad sack of souls that is. YouTube does not define my spirituality or my faith. And frankly, I find it rather sad that you have to keep proving that you're so ultra spiritual. You got to shout it out to all of YouTube just to prove it. I don't have to prove anything. Only got to prove it to him. I don't got to prove it to the person that's worried about my faith or my religion. Only have to prove it to him. What I do when this camera is off is none of their business. But YouTube does not define anything. Anything. People feel that if I don't do it on YouTube, it hasn't been done. If I don't show you all my apple harvest on YouTube, they think I didn't have an apple harvest. That is utterly sad, ridiculous, and ignorant. You can't show everything here on YouTube, family. You can't do it. It's impossible. Right, Anthony said, right. Other people's opinions of you does not define you. Absolutely not. And I just need y'all to hear that real quick, because I don't know why, just because I'm not always shouting the word on YouTube, that I don't believe and I'm not righteous and I don't believe and I'm not faithful. I don't have to listen, I don't have to get all up and doing some kind of spiritual dance to show my spirituality. I don't have to get up and shouting and screaming and ranting and running up and down the hallways to believe. And there's several people think that if you don't act that way, if you don't wear this big loud suit on Sunday and this big giant 20-gallon hat cocked to the side, and you ain't in pastel colors, that your faith ain't there, because you showed up in jogging pants and a t-shirt. That's the same thing that happens right here on these platforms. If you ain't constantly screaming out your faith and your belief in your religion, then you must not have any, just because you didn't show it to the world. Just saying. That's sad. So that still belongs to me. I don't care who try to poke me, keep on poking me to try to get it out of me. That belongs to me and my wife and God. That don't got nothing to do with YouTube at all. And the people that think the only way they need to be spiritual is on YouTube, sad sack of souls you are. Sad sack of souls. Those are the people that's waiting for you to pat them on the back and tell them, you did a good job. You did a good job, Timmy. Good job. Good job. They still ain't grown up enough. That gangster stuff going on back there, I told you. Straight gangster. They always need somebody to confirm that they're doing a good job. Those are the people that ain't looking up to the Father to tell them, look, you're doing all right. You need confirmation from another man. You need confirmation from another man. He ain't no better off than you is. So what does that make you? You need people to keep telling you, yes, that's right, brother. That's right. Preach the word. Praise the Lord. You need that confirmation. I don't. I don't wait for that. See, I'm just making sure. You know what? My proof is you living good, you standing upright, you breathing, you still here hanging out on this rock. I must be doing something right. I don't need confirmation from no other man. I don't follow no man. Period. That's right, Aunt Ford Barbecue. Aunt Ford Barbecue! Aunt Ford Barbecue, didn't you send me you sent me a box, didn't you, bro? And I did an unboxing. Aunt Ford Barbecue. I know I'm off task, but that's the last of that ranch dressing. I don't want her to catch me. Aunt Ford Barbecue. You did send me a box. Man, let me tell you something. I found that box today and I had a couple more boxes. I got 2 boxes I need to open. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open your box tomorrow. All right, if you don't mind. Online. Can I open it online? Or do you want me to open it in private? If I got to open it in private, man, I don't know if I want it. No, true story. If you want me to open it online, because I got several boxes, I didn't know I had that many boxes. I opened as many as I could the other night, and I still had some I didn't even know. I told you they'd be like an Easter egg hunt in here with packages for me. I'd be calling nurseries like, man, y'all better send me my tree. No, I ordered that in December. That tree might be behind my couch turned into an old potato chip because the boy done put it back there. I don't be knowing. Thank you, Aunt, man. I'm going to open that tomorrow. Everybody have a wonderful night. I ain't going to keep y'all. And no more ranch dressing. This is my only day off. I'm going to enjoy my evening and enjoy my garden, sit here and relax, man. I just want you guys to know, man, you gonna get here too. For the people that ain't here yet, you gonna get here too. Just keep on trucking. I promise you, one day you gonna be like, Les said this was gonna be this way. Les said it was gonna happen. I just wasn't ready for it to happen this great. I thought it would happen a little bit, but what am I gonna do with all this food? That feeling, I can remember watching John Kohler. Everybody know him back in the day. Watching John Kohler, and there was another guy too, man. I wish I could remember his name. And it's this one guy from Michigan too. I loved him because we from about the same place almost. And they was growing all this food, and I'm like, one of these days, my biggest problem is going to be, how do I get all the fruit off the top of the tree? Can you imagine that right now? Think about it. No, not M.I. Gardner. This was a older black guy. The thoughts that go through your head, you can't imagine right now, a lot of us. But your biggest problem is, how am I going to get all of those apples off the top? How am I going to get all... Remember, with Bonita, I had to come up with a contraption to get the rest of the persimmons off the top. I don't even think I put that video up. I don't know how I'm going to get the pecans up there. One day you're really going to have to think of that. One day you're really going to have to sit down and say, I guess I will have to buy a ladder. I guess I will have to buy these special baskets, the little pouches that they have for harvesting your apples without bruising them, harvesting your peaches. I guess I will have to start pressure canning because I got more peaches than I know what to do with. I guess I will have to get a good cobbler recipe, a good apple pie recipe. I guess I will open a stand at the farmer's market, right? Those thoughts is thoughts that I have now that I never thought I would have. Led, the guy from Michigan, did he retire from Michigan State? Yes, he did. Yes, he did retire from Michigan State. And he was trying to grow a lemon tree in Michigan in the ice cold. And he never told me how that worked out. But yes, him. Yes, dreams of success, but they more than dreams. See, a dream is just something that you would like to happen. This is just future planning because it's going to happen. Yes, that's his name, Gary. Yes, that's him. That's him. It's more than a dream, family. I want you to understand it's more than a dream. It's going to happen. Why did I just sound like Captain Kirk? It's going to happen. Spock, Bones, Scotty, to the bridge. It's going to happen. I saw myself in the camera doing like Captain Kirk. Star Trek too much. It's going to happen. It's going to happen and you ain't even going to be ready for it. You ever hear somebody tell you about your blessings? When your blessings hit you, you ain't even going to be ready for them. You ain't going to be ready. Right now, you praying for your blessings, but then when they come, you're going to be praying, Lord, how do I handle them? How do I handle all of this? So, it's not dreaming. It's future planning. Remember that, because it's happening. Everyone has a spiritual sense, even them. Nothing wrong with that. Listen, I don't care what people believe in. I don't. That's none of my business nor concern at all. I know what I believe in, and that's all that matters to me. Thank you, Andrea. I'm going to let y'all go, all right? Especially because the number is 773. Look how God got you practice canning before you received it. Exactly. That's like this prepping. Practice your prepping. Look how many people keep coming on like, soon as we did that, the lights went out and they was out for a week. Let me see. I missed something. I love your channel, Leadfarmer73 and LadyLeads as well, and everyone in the group. I hear or read comments when I need to learn something from. That's what I love, man. I'm not one of those channels where I'm like, don't speak when not spoken to. Don't be answering no questions. I only answer the questions. I'm not that. I want information shared and spread it. I want good, positive, real, truthful information. Spread it. I don't know everything, so I'm not gonna try to control the content like that. Some of the stuff I read, I be like, see what I did with the coffee grounds. Somebody asked me, does that work? And I was like, let's find out. Mr. Berkey water filter just came. Yes, try that water and let me know how it turned out for you. It's gonna blow your mind. Hey, Andrea. Thank you so much. Everybody have a wonderful night, okay? I'm going to get out of here, get out of y'all hair, and enjoy my wife and go put this bike up. I think I might go for one more ride, though. Let me see. Anthony says, I've gained so much knowledge from your channel. I'm 54. Oh, man. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. So it's all on, man. When we ready to listen, that's when we listen. That's all. It don't matter how old you is. It's when we ready to listen, that's that's when it come around. I'm learning so much stuff even still to this day. How you doing, BB? So yeah. No, I'm just in. Don't go. I gotta go. I've been on here for over an hour and a half. I don't want to keep y'all too much longer. Led, you got the right message at the right time. I hope so. Tell Lady Liz, congratulations. Oh, everybody. And my baby just hit 10,000 subscribers. You know, I really don't get into the numbers part, and I meant that. I mean it. But I'm going to tell you what's so wonderful. Why I'm happy that she got to 10,000 subscribers on her channel. Because she was just like a lot of y'all. She was like a lot of y'all and said, I ain't gonna start no channel because don't nobody, what do I got to talk about? Don't nobody want to hear me talk. I said, baby, I love to hear you talk. It's other people that want to hear you talk too. And I want them to show, I want to show them I'm not the only one doing this. I don't want to come across like I'm some super ultra gardener with my cape blowing in the wind. I want them to see my other muscle. I can show you this side, but I need them to see this side. My wife is everything. You understand? The stuff that y'all see. Oh, Led, how did you plant that asparagus? For years, I was like, I didn't plant that. My wife did, and I will move on. How did you plant such and such? Didn't do that. My wife did. Nobody believed me, and I had to beg her, please do a channel. So they can stop thinking I'm some kind of super gardener and I know everything. My wife handles things that I don't want to handle or can't handle, and I do the opposite. So for that, once she got on here and everybody took to her and learning something, and I said, I told you. Now they know. I'm crazy. I heard somebody say, Lady Led, we like your channel because you don't be having rants in your pants. And sometimes Led goes nuts. She's my calm. You understand? I'm like a freaking hurricane. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm a hurricane inside. I'm a hurricane. And sometimes the hurricane, the only thing can stop it is when it finally hit the shore. I know that was a gnat. That went straight down the wrong pipe. Dang, gnat. I'm that hurricane coming off the ocean. And I'm just gaining power, gaining speed, and I can be destructive. The only thing that slows down a hurricane is when it finally hits shore. It starts to calm down. It's pollen now. That's what it is. That hurricane starts to slow down when it hits shore, it hit the trees. That's her. Because if it wasn't for her, I'm almost positive I'd probably be in jail or dead. Because who else gonna tell you no rants dressing and get the rants out your pants? Because I ran all day if don't nobody stop me. So that's why I wanted her to get that credit, and that's an accomplishment to show her how much she means to me. Because I told her, I said, people, they love you. She be like, I don't see why. They love you, babe. They love you. And I know you watching me. They love you. See, I told you. So that's why. She looking at me out the window. So thank you guys for subscribing to Lady Leads channel. Because you proved to her, damn, you proved to her and you proved to me that everybody has a voice. Everybody has a voice that needs to be heard. That's why I try to promote y'all to start your own channels, because you don't know who needs to hear what you have to say. All right? I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a wonderful night. I need to go drink some water out the pond or something. Shoot. I won't be chilling out here by the lake. Take y'all with me. You don't know who needs to hear what you have to say. You don't think it's important. Every time somebody important says something, they didn't think it was important at the time either. But it ended up saving somebody's life. So, get on my horse. Gonna roll out together and get on out of here. Everybody have a wonderful night. I love animals. Sonia, get on! Everybody have